Welcome, everybody. Let's do Deals Tuesday. Starting a little later, like I was mentioning, a couple events happening. Tuesday's my out in the field day. I've been all over Georgia, it seems like. You tend to get quicker somehow. Not so much you saving time between location to location, but just the way you get in and out and get in and get things done. So it was definitely in a hurry today. I had a lot of inventory to look at, a lot that we're locking up, and a lot of our personal investments as well, because we have JV deals like we mentioned. But yeah, Dublin, Macon, one of Robbins. I mean, it was just go, go, go. I had no time for a whole lot of things today, but that's the way it's got to be sometimes. So, but all right, we'll get started. Let's do deals. Like I mentioned, next Tuesday, 7 p.m. This is not changing, not unless y'all request it. If you have a deal to present, I know there's a couple of people that are going to have deals coming up starting next week. One of them had properties. I don't know if they're on the call here. So I kind of mentioned slightly on that, but these will be ARVs, after repair values, move-in ready homes, that'll be in Albany. Now, keep in mind, if they're already rehab, they're moving ready, what do we need them on here for? Well, some of you investors may be more from a money side, lending side, private side, that sort of thing. So you don't want to be doing any sweat equity anyway. So this here could work out perfectly for a lot of people who just want to go ahead and take something that's already been rehabbed and just turn it forever and ever rentals. So there's opportunities with everything. Exit strategies all around. Okay. Hope y'all can see my screen here. I will keep the chats box open so I'll make sure I can see everybody talking. Okay, so let's do deals. Now, I didn't get to upload a whole lot of information on here. Like I said, we're locking up a lot of deals. We're still waiting on the 20 from Memphis, Tennessee to come in. I just got word I'm getting 5 more from. I cannot think of the city in Tennessee as well. Seems anywhere we dip in, even for a minute, just kind of spread out. A little bit of advertisement, we just pick up immediately. Inventory, which that's what we want. But definitely South Carolina's in the mix. I've been trying to get into for a while, and it's not there's not inventory there. It is everywhere. But we just keep on doing it. So if you have suggestions as to where we should come, let me know. I'd be happy to. Blasting ads are easy for us. But let me jump into the inventory. Not a whole lot all logged into. Don't freeze up on me. And a lot of the stuff that I put in, I mean, as soon as I put in, it's sold. As a matter of fact, we had a couple that we were adding to Dublin. I never did get to put them on the sheet just because there were already investors out in the area, and it kind of got tossed out there. Hey, we also have this and that, and they got taken. We try to keep it as fair as possible, of course, so we want everybody to have the same chance. Those two just kind of went. And then, of course, we had one in Winder, Georgia, which is not too far from where I'm located. And that one got onto the system for a day and a half, and it was gone. So, I mean, you have inventory like that just comes and go. And of course, hotter areas, markets that need more demand. Winder, for those of you who are getting into investing or want to know a hot area in Georgia, Winder, Georgia, Bethlehem, Loganville, Monroe, hot areas. If you can find a deal there, you should have no trouble getting rid of it or selling it off. I don't do this as much, so y'all bear with me. I'm trying to find the inventory that I have here. Okay, I might have to bring my admin on and show me what's going on here. Chester, Centerville. So this one here is already a goner, by the way. And nobody jumped on it. I kept it. I'm going to show y'all the great ROIs when I'm done with it too, by the way. I look lost. Okay. If my admin can come on and tell me where the inventory is, please. I shouldn't have to be looking like this. All right, let's just go down for a few here. Okay. So Dublin, we still have the double wide. This one has got a lot of potential. I don't see why nobody has picked up on it here. Keep in mind, can't do this with every park, but certain parks, November 1st, lot rent. I mean, that's a no-brainer. There's no holding costs within the park. And I can actually probably stretch that to December, really, just the way the setup I have with the park. I mean, it's, again, there's one less cost that you have to come out of pocket. Every penny out of pocket you got to get back in before you can start creating that beautiful ROI passive income. So we have that. Let me see. Warner Robins, this one here, we did get a contractor on it. They have estimated it at $5,000, which includes the material and the labor. I'm just going to spill it all out there for y'all. The home is being sold for $1,500. So when you account for that, 5, 6, you're at $6,500 into the property. I know for the longest time y'all heard $5K. And I'm still going to try to stick to 5K. That means all in for me. That took me years to get to that, though. Y'all have to understand that as a whole team of how to shop for material, labor, material, holding costs, any and every way that you can save money. A lot of the material that we get for free. And the way we do that is the way we advertise and market on social media. A lot of you just go out and search as to, vanities or cabinets or paint or whatever. What about actually blasting for that as well? I am looking for paint. I'm looking for vinyl rolls. I need carpet. There's a lot of people that will give it away if you simply come and get it out of their houses. So you have to shop smartly, and it starts with that. You cannot trim the cost of the labor. You don't ever want to deliver poor product. So, but how you shop for material is huge. This one here, we estimated at 5K for the contractor. He's ready to go. That's labor material. And again, if you're at 1,500, that's only 6,500. Why am I saying 5,000 is not some more is doable? Because the inflation, in case y'all haven't realized, the lumber, the PVC, the plumbing, the electrical, everything is rising, which means that the actual sale of the mobile homes is about to start going up as well. They're not real estate, so you have to keep that in mind, that inflation doesn't start carrying on immediately, but they will bump up. I mean, it's the only way it's going to work out. Okay. And I'm trying to find out, I would not doubt if the inventory that got put on got sold immediately. We have 3 sales agents in our team now, and they're doing very good. And I told y'all this would happen. Okay. This one here is pending. This one here is pending. Okay. Lot 59 is pending. This one here is available. This one's in Macon, Georgia, 1,500. I know they look like a straight disaster, at first sight, and they are. I mean, if it was beautiful, it would not be a deal, and it probably wouldn't be on here. Okay, so but at 1,500 with a lot rent at 300, rental rates at this amount, resale. I think some of y'all may just need to be throwing some of these numbers onto an ROI calculator so that you really see. Okay, start looking at it from a finance point and numbers. If the numbers check out, what does it matter how ugly it is? I don't really care about that point. Plus, it's not probably not going to be you doing the rehab, so you're okay. Let the contractor get in and do what they do best, rehab. This one's still available. This one here, again, a no-brainer. 2,600, lot rent is 250, 675 rental. We have 2 investors that invested from out of state. One of them from Texas. His home is done. Never stepped foot here, and it's not going to. That was the whole purpose of what he wanted to learn. The other gentleman, he's from California, and he's doing the exact same thing as being rehab. Now we got this one here. Any of y'all that wants to invest in this one, and again, I got some stuff for you at the end here. But then you got Augusta. Augusta, Georgia is another hot area. For only 2,200, this property is available. Similar numbers on this. It is a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. Metal on metal. Y'all know what I think about those. My favorite. Don't let this scare you right here. Yes, it looks ugly, but all the wires are there, and that's what I want to see. When we say tampered with, we more so mean wires pulled out from the walls. That is an issue. That would have to be rewire the entire property. Okay, but something like the simplest, put breakers, you're looking at about a $300-400 job top, so you're good on that. Dothan, we have some that we need to be moved, and I know I'm moving along pretty quickly here because again, a lot of this inventory, I gotta get in here tomorrow, and I gotta clear all this. If you do not have this Google Drive, send me an email. We're not doing that Excel no more. That was a waste once it got too big. It just overcrowded. A lot of people weren't getting it. You couldn't open it, etc. With the Google Drive, not only do you actually get to see it, but it gets updated every time I change something immediately. Even now, if I'm moving something, it'll say within 5 minutes. So every time you open it, you get in the latest and the greatest. Mobile home park down in Lake Butler. Some of you may be interested in that. Okay. Not a whole lot of people has asked for that. So Chessward, some of these have to be moved. So unless you're looking for a piece of land or a park, and that's another thing that you can provide for a park owner, stop thinking about you. A lot of you, when you look at these, you're thinking, okay, how am I going to this? How am I going to that? You could play the wholesale key connector, bird dog, whatever you want to call yourself, and simply is to reach the park owners. Okay, here's a tip for y'all. Chatsworth, Georgia. How about I reach out to every Chatsworth, the Georgia mobile home park, and ask them, do you have any empty pads? Yes. How would you like a 98 model 3-bedroom, 2-bath for 3,000? So you're marking it up. That's your business. Why, yes, we would love it. Hook them up with this one. Okay, that's more for coaching calls. Here's another one at Daresville. Massive 26 by 78. Okay, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 2000 model. Beautiful home. Only 5,000 needs to be moved. Bloomingdale, we have another one there. That is a double wide, also 26 by 48, 85 model 3.2. I'm going to just keep rolling. These have been in here. I'm sure you've seen them. Here is where we're getting inventory next week. I can't wait for these. These are going to be good. And along with this, we got Memphis. We have Humboldt, Tennessee. If y'all know where that is at, not too far from. And then we have, I cannot think of the city. It just came in. It's another 5 in that area that we're going to get as well. So we'll have all that information by the end of this week, and then by next week they will be on here, or a majority of them. I may just have to take a ride, go up here and check these out. So we'll just see how that works out. But Brunswick, this is a mobile home park that is closing. They're creating a movie theater, something that's got to do with films. Anyway, long story short is we got quite a bit here. If you know in the Brunswick area, it's hot. Now these are old, keep in mind. But if you got somebody in this area, East and Georgia, that could use any of these properties, let us know. They're going for cheap. They're basically closing the mobile home park. So they need them out quickly. And you know how that works when they're closing a mobile home park. The closer it gets to the end where they all need to go, the cheaper homes get. Okay. Got a couple of them too. I've been checking out. As a matter of fact, I was supposed to call. What is happening here? Kentucky and Indiana. We have one of our sales agents working on these now. But there's some nice ones up here. If you got boots on the ground, you got family, somebody lives up there, and you can invest in these. I mean, it's a no-brainer. Get with us and we'll give you information. And these pictures need to get big. I'll get with the admin to make these bigger. I know, again, I'm going quickly, but you're going to get this Google Drive and you take your time and look at these as much as you want. Not a whole lot of attention has happened in Mr. Connor's mobile home park. There is the link to this one here that you can just click, but this is a park. And I mean, even if you see the numbers on it, make an offer. Worst he can say is no. So looking for a mobile home park that is located in Dawsonville, Georgia. He wants, what is it, 850K? Okay, what about 600K? Do the math on that. Indiana, here's another one. Now, this is one home in another park in Indiana. I have to get a little bit more information. Lot rent, what does it include? That is coming, but it is a 3.2 14 by 64, asking 2,500. Quite a bit of pictures on here. Brand new panel box. I love when I see this. Somebody's already been in there trying to rehab it anyway, so that's a good thing. Metal on metal, my favorite. Upcoming deals we still listed on here. I will definitely spend some time this week and upload this. I know I'm a little behind and this on me, but I will update this to the latest and greatest. So stay tuned for that. All right. I don't know if the people that want to present next week want to jump on here and discuss a little bit of that. But like I mentioned, there is a few investors that got some of these few weeks ago, and they are in the process now of being done. So they will be presenting them on here. And again, any way I can help them, if y'all know a buyer, I'm sure some of these sellers will not hesitate to give you a referral fee or something. We can break that down later. Stop sharing. Anybody needs to present a deal tonight. Trying to read the comments here.
Hey Jay, it's Fran.
Hi, Ms. Fran. Good evening.
Good evening. So I'd like to just talk about my deal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so if anyone has a buyer that's looking for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, it's fully remodeled, it's move-in ready.
Beautiful home.
And it is near Macon, Warner Robins area, right outside of Macon. And it's a 14 by 70 and asking 21.5 for it. And it is move-in ready. All you have to do is put some furniture in there.
Absolutely.
And Jay, I uploaded some pictures to your Let's Do Deals.
Oh, great. Okay, I'll go in and approve that, so y'all can check that out. And what we may try to do is, if this stays on the market, we might just create a tab for it on the spreadsheet here, load it up to that as well. So, you mentioned 21,000. Did you say financing available, or is that an option?
It could be an option with a really large down payment. It could be trying to sell it outright first, but it could be an option.
Okay, absolutely. Anyone else? Let's see. I'm trying to see who's on the call. Anyone else has a deal or will have a deal? Thinks they'll have a deal. Okay. A couple of announcements. Okay, tomorrow night I will be at the Tannery in Beaufort. Where's the Okay, it's the tannery at the view for tomorrow. We can put the visit my social media. Go to GarciaMHU.com and click on Instagram. Instagram is the first social media I blast on every day, by the way, and then I kind of just scatter, copy, paste on the rest. Too many secrets being out. But I will be speaking at that event. It's a pretty massive event. And if you are in Georgia in that area, definitely come join us. The reason why, not so much to hear me talk. I'm sure you hear me plenty here. But there's a large gathering, not just the mobile home investors, but real estate investors, hard money lenders, private money lenders, hint, network. You can come and do that. Okay. I will be speaking probably tops for about an hour. And then, the people just to gather. And again, it's that environment. Now that it's post-COVID, we can actually meet in person, hand out some business cards. Come and join us on that. So stay tuned for that. And do you have any more potential for JV deals? That was private. I kind of said it out loud, but I'm glad you asked it because that's my announcement for tonight. All right. Moving forward for the next 2 weeks, maybe week, 2 weeks. Any deal that you see on the spreadsheet that you want me to JV with you, bring it on. We'll take care of it. I have contractors lined up everywhere in the state of Georgia at this point. I have spent hours and hours of my time interviewing contractors because whether you're in real estate or mobile home investing, contractors and handymen, as many people will tell you, they are the hardest task. You can rehab a mobile home, but when it comes to a contractor, if they want to be a headache, they will turn into a migraine quick. So that being said, is we have gotten backup after backup, and we're just not going to run into some issues that we ran into before. So that being said, is I feel good about JV in any of these deals. One, because they're already a deal, and as you heard me break one of these here, I'm not going to show the screen now, but they're all the deals. These are all parks that allow subleasing, that allow investors. The reason that we get this inventory to begin with is because the parks already know about my concept. They understand the Garcia mobile home way, in a sense. So they allow us to come into these parks and do what we do best. Come in, rehab, turn them into rentals, rent the owns, flip them, whatever we need to do. They're a-okay with that. So whoever asked that question there, yes, go to the spreadsheet here, pick a deal that you would like, and let's JV it. 50-50. We'll do it. I do the sweat equity. We'll take care of the contractors from start to finish, including getting advertising. We'll throw all this on our social media, more than just this call here. And then when it's time to sell it or rent it, that's when we split the profits, and that's when it's the beautiful day. We both get payday. We love that, right? And along with that, when you JV with me, I keep you very informed of everything that is happening, from paperwork, receipts, what is being spent, any issues we run into, to even coaching. So you can't go wrong. I'm not going to keep that open forever, but for every deal that's available here, pick a deal, and I'll be happy to partner up with you. All right. We do have 3 sales agents that are working with us at this time, basically getting all this inventory, and they have sold quite a bit of lot. That's why a lot of the new inventory they came in, as soon as they came in, they got rid of it. I wish they would have got rid of some of this older one here, and I'm sure they will. But we do need one more. I'm going to feel better when I have 4. So if anybody wants to help us sell some of this inventory as well, reach out to me, j@garciamhu.com. I'll break it down. These sales agents, they also have a call with me. They had their first one on Sunday night where I taught them a bit of things on how to do, because the better I can make them, the more deals they're going to close, the more money we're all going to make. Okay, that we're on it for the same thing. So at the end of the day, let's succeed together, profit together, and win. Okay. Any questions? And if you look at the chat bar there, the admin typed in the tannery row for tomorrow evening, if y'all want to join us there. Any other questions? I know we kind of rushed it here this evening a little bit quicker than normal. It's a little later in the evening, but hey, tell me if this works out for y'all better. If y'all want to do it later in the evening, I'm okay with 9 p.m. So that's just, we'll log into every other social media as well. But okay, if no other deal at this time, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all all go. You will get the recap email in the morning. We will blast Let's Do Deals. We'll put on the spreadsheet, go in there, check them out, whatever you like, and get with me. All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for joining me. Have a good night.